Hello everyone, I'm makeup artist Larry Yeo and welcome back to Season 2 of Can Make It Makeup. This time round, we address different solutions for different needs. What do you think makeup is for men? Because we know that you act, so...
I kind of just sit down there and
let them
make me beautiful.
Then they draw eyebrows higher, how?
I mean, they're really good lah. So no, I've never had any issues with that. Yeah.
I know, I zoom in the pictures that you post. Double check, okay, no mistake.
My brows need some work, right? They're not very nice. So
Okay.
once they balance the skin out and conceal the little blemishes,
Okay.
and then they do the eyebrows, and that's about it.
Some people believe more is better, even men, because some they believe that, oh, my skin is not so good, so they hide it. It's like a blanket to cover all the insecurities.
Okay.
Let me show on Aaron how we do the basic man makeup. Once again, these are sunscreen, but these sunscreen have colors. I like to use the slightly pigmented product after my normal sunscreen. You know, certain brands have tinted moisturizer, so there's a bit of color to it. From S-Lab, there's this Sun Shield product. It's slightly tinted. So it's a sunscreen, but when you apply on, it looks white. But as you squeeze and pack it on yourself, it separates and color comes out. So it's great for those who want sun protection and a tinge of color to balance out skin tone.
Okay.
There's also from Anessa, it comes pigmented. So I like to use this as a coloring product. So apply on, see? Obviously stood up for me, but visually you can see it.
Yeah, it looks like makeup.
Yeah, it's like makeup. So I'll use a bit on your face first.
All right.
I'm just going to spread from the center out, according to skin. And we just need to balance out where the skin need coverage or even out skin tone. I took away a lot of the redness and uneven skin tone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right, so I mean.
No longer like red and patchy.
Right, let me do the other side. So if you do it yourself, normally we squeeze it like sunscreen and just massage it on like a moisturizer for the whole face. So this is one trick for a tinted moisturizer, or you don't have to apply full-on foundation. You can apply, if your skin is okay, just balance skin color, a tinted product works better. Full foundation-wise can look slightly heavy.
So it's sunscreen plus foundation.
Yep, foundation-ish, like a tinted sunscreen. But you still have to apply enough for the whole face, a full layer across the whole face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something like, for example, if I'm going for
Castings.
a castings or an event at the beach or something.
Yeah,
Great.
great. But then you still have to apply on regular sunscreen on your ear, behind the ear and neck area. Because I'm paranoid, so I use the normal sunscreen across my whole face.
And
I
then
just tinted the products over.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we move into concealer. What do you think your flaws are? Where you need to hide?
The eyebrows. I think that's pretty.
Hide the eyebrows.
I mean, not hide, but like balance out the eyebrows, right? Dark rings under the eyes.
Okay.
Frown lines, you can't really.
No, I'm not a aesthetic surgeon.
Yeah. So I think it's just those few things.
Okay. On Aaron, I'm using various concealers. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer and the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. I always pick something peach. Peach is remove any grayness. And then concealer your skin tone pale.
Right.
So we take a little bit, and where do we use a concealer is only where you need. When we apply concealer, it's not the Instagram method where we do the V shape. The V shape doesn't work. It's too obvious. They always like to do that V. They apply the whole, they pile it here. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Luckily, you have not.
Wow.
Because it flattens the face. Where I put concealer is only where you need. So basically, under the eye, I just tap on area where it's darker, and then on the end here as well. So I've placed it here and here, the concealers, right? So what you do is just remove the grayness under the eye. You do not need concealer in the whole eye area here, because most of us do not need concealing upon this part. Taking that the brush is my finger. For hygiene reasons, I can't just use my finger directly. Just dab it here and dab here and blend out. At any point, you find you apply too much concealer, once again, you take a piece of tissue paper and then put it aside here, just blot away. And just blot away in excess. So where else can you put concealer, right? It's basically on the nasal fold area, which is here, and you push it out and blend it out. If you have a pimple or an uneven skin color patch yourself, you can just dab on the, can you turn this side? Yeah. You can just touch on area where it's slightly discolored, and just tap it on, just to take away the redness or hide the flaw. Look straight here again. See? Now look one side more than the other side. just look more polished. That's how makeup should look like for men. So next, we're going to do eyebrows. You want to look more fuller?
Fuller is one thing because I think there are a lot of gaps on
Yep.
both sides, and then this side kind of curls upwards, so there's an explosion over here.
Explosion?
Yeah, so it kind of goes like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Most of our brows are not equal. It's because how the face structure develops. So I'll do the brow first, it's easier. For me, I'll use a brow gel because you have lush enough brows. So what we want to do is just add more volume to it. I'm using one of my favorite brow gel. I think it's easy to use. I like it. The pigment stays very long as well. If you're the callus type, on a piece of tissue, you block away the excess first. Alright? And then what we do next is, when we apply, we go against the brow growth. By doing that, it coats the brow hair. It's applying mascara,
Okay.
but you go against it, it catches more pigment. So go against it and just brush in. So now the hair is so bushy. No, it's not there. It's not finished yet. What I'm doing is doing this, it tints the brow, add more volume to it. Right? So I brush upwards and towards the shape. Because it left a tint behind, the brows look fuller. And then brush it neater accordingly. Okay, done. Because see, the tint is there, right? So it catches the small hair.
Yeah. And not too much as well.
Yep.
All right. That's
Right.
really easy actually.
This part here, just take the tip, you simply touch the skin and zigzag, touch it. See? When I do the tip and zigzag, it has more volume.
Okay. Ooh, right.
So you're missing gaps here. So always compare both sides. Brows cannot be brothers or sisters. Well, they can be brothers and sisters, but they're not twins.
Right. When I cut it?
Yeah. Okay, the brows are done. Can you see right from camera?
Yeah.
So there we have it. On Aaron, I finished the makeup. So basically a tinted moisturizer wherever he needs to balance out skin color, concealer under eyes and nasal fold, and wherever it's still red and patchy. And then brow gel, that's it. Do you apply makeup?
Minimal.
Minimum. Just to look fresh and not so greasy.
Yeah, just so you don't look tired while working.
Wow, so professional! Everyone's behind and nodding. Because you find that the shine annoys you, right, for work.
Yeah.
I'll use a mattifying product, like a mattifying agent or product itself, just to wick away the moisture or the facial oil. Zac has amazing brows, as you can see. Brows that I wish I have. Actually, most of us will kill for your brows. I'm gonna use a clear brow gel. What a clear brow gel does is prevents the brow hair from going everywhere.
Okay.
All right? And also add a bit of shine. The shine on the brows will make everything look more polished. And just, same thing, you go against the growth, just to coat the hair, right? And you brush up to make it neater. For me, I like a more fluffy looking brow. So what I'll do is, because this brows is so nice, right? I just push up. So adds slightly more volume. Look as if I penciled in, but that's his own natural brows. Brush again, brush up. And the brow is done. Next one is to mattify the skin. It's as simple as using a mattifying product. I have Lab Series Power Pore Anti-Shine Pore Treatment. This is a mattifying agent and create smaller pore because it reflects light. So the pore looks smaller, the skin looks smoother. I'm just gonna apply a little bit, and just glide. So this is great on areas where you find the skin slightly more oilier. It could be your forehead or the nose area itself. So you can use this basically after your sunscreen because it's translucent. You can apply it whenever you want. And the good thing is because it's a primer texture, you can use it over like a fresh pimple or post-pimple scar. So it grips the scar properly, and then we use a concealer or a bit of makeup to hide it. It grips in better. It doesn't look too flaky. Because you don't use sunscreen, his forehead has slight discoloration. And normally for men, wherever we have beard, there's always slight discoloration. So what I'm going to do now is balance out skin color. I'm going to mix various things. This is MAC Studio Fix Stick Foundation, and this is great for those easy to apply makeup. And I find this is a very great grip. And you need to use very little just to have the proper coverage. To pick your right color of foundation, you have to go to a professional or to the brand itself, then they pick it for you. Because I'm not there. I can be there if I get paid the right amount. I just do a little bit. And because I tweak his concealer, I can immediately go in And you can see that it negates away a lot of the grayness. As you tap on the skin, you find the discoloration disappears and the skin looks much more smoother. The trick is to apply on and to ensure that it looks as if there's nothing there, just the colour is corrected. And then wherever there's redness itself, you just lightly go over and tap. I find concealer is only needed where you need to hide the flaw. If you think your face is a flaw, then you need to deal with the inner side.
Deep.
Deep, so deep. I'm so deep. So for those of you who have like a deeper eye socket, like what Zach has, like it's here, and it creates a hollow effect here itself, so it looks darker. It's as simple as taking a bit of the concealer and touching the area. And then blend it out. Just by doing that, eyes look brighter. So now I'm done. If you've noticed, what I did for Zach is a bit of brow gel, a bit of concealer wherever he needs, and then lip balm. And to create a more natural matte finishing, I'll use like a matte primer or matte product to apply only on T-zone area. And the mattifying product ensures that the skin looks much more smoother as well. Right, and there we have it. Yahoo!